Hey everybody. So if you're not attached to your phone, like I am, and I'm sure you are, you don't know yet about this thing, but kind of blew up the internet again, like the blue dress, gold dress thing. But an audio version, does it say Laurel or does it say Yanny? Let's jump in and actually let you guys hear it for those of you who have not yet. So here it is, the first version. Do you hear Laurel or do you hear Yanny?
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
So for me,
Laurel.
I hear Laurel. Every time I hear Laurel. My friends sent it to me, and they said, this is silly. What do you hear? And I listened to it, and I was like, oh, I hear Laurel. And so I sent them a message, and I said, Yanny, because I'm stupid. I'm an idiot, and I think it's funny to say Yanny, because obviously it says Laurel. And I figured everybody else who said Yanny was just like me. They were just a bunch of idiots who wanted to perpetuate this silly meme, and so everybody who said Yanny was lying. That's what I thought. And it blew up the internet all day. And then tonight, I saw another article about it. It was like linguist deciphers why some people hear one thing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is getting out of hand. And so I clicked on it, and the first one, I heard Yanny. And I was like, okay, maybe it's because I'm on my computer speakers, and before I was on my phone speaker. That would make sense, right? And so I took a recording of it on my phone, just literally filmed my computer. And then I opened up another window, and I heard the exact same clip. It was the, embedded Twitter thing. And I heard Laurel. And I went back to the first one, and I heard Yanny, and the other one. I was like, okay, this is gonna freak people out, because obviously it's a different audio clip. I've just figured it out. And I went back and forth, and then I went to the first one. I was gonna put it on Instagram. I was like, side by side comparison. It's a different audio clip. There are two different Twitter things going around. I thought it was literally that. And then all I could hear was Laurel. And I'm refreshing the page, like maybe it auto generates. I'm freaking out, right? And it turns out my mind was just playing tricks on me, just like everybody, and it's really just how you hear it. And so I, as a musician who makes my own and produces my own audio, I have software that can manipulate audio. And so I dove in and decided to figure it out. So here we are, Ableton Live. That was the original one. Now, if you hear Yanny, you're not crazy. I heard it a few times, but for the most part, I only hear Laurel. So
Laurel. Laurel.
So I dove in, and here's what we got. This is EQ, which means we can manipulate the sound a little bit.
Laurel.
Actually, a lot of bit. And so I figured let's take out the, we'll start with the low frequencies.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
So I hear Laurel the whole way. Now, if you don't, you're not crazy, but I don't hear any difference.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
So right there, I almost hear Yanny, and I can make myself hear it if I really force it.
Laurel. Laurel.
Okay? But it's not good enough. That's not good. And then if you take out the middle frequencies, maybe it's
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
It's nothing. It's nothing. So the best I got is
Laurel.
right there.
Laurel.
But that's not what people are hearing, right? And so what we're going to do is lower the pitch. Keep the sound the same length, but lower the pitch. Literally just bring the whole thing down and then bring it back up, and you will hear the Yanny version. And if you force your ears to hear it, you might be able to hang on to it longer than you might think. So let's get into it. That's what this one is. And here you can see the pitch going down. So around here, you're going to start to hear Yanny clear as day, and then we're going to go back up, and you should be able to hang on to the Yanny a little bit longer. So here we go.
Laurel. Laurel. Yanny. Yanny.
There's the Yanny.
Yanny. Yanny.
is. Keep it. Mm-hmm. I still hear it. I still hear it. And there, I lost it.
Laurel.
So I don't know. Some of you may have been able to hold on to it, but right there, this one, I can hear both. And that's where my brain can comprehend both, and I hear them. Here, it's more Laurel for me, but yeah.
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
And then I've also heard some success with people going to the low one and then jumping up.
Laurel.
I don't hear it, but some of you might. And so I hope this is helpful to do that. But what really freaks me out is not the fact that it's two different things, because we have optical illusions. There's the one with the woman swinging one way and then the other, and it's literally just your eyes playing tricks on you. What freaks me out is there aren't just two options here. If you can hear Laurel clear as day and you can hear Yanny clear as day, why can't you hear Yanel or Lori? Right? If all of those syllables are in there, that's kind of what freaks me out. The brain is confusing, that's for sure. But I wanted to at least put this out there because I've just it ruined my day. And so now you can at least know that your friends are not playing with you, or if they are, like me, like I was an idiot and I said, I hear Yanni, even though I didn't. Some people do. And I did hear it on my phone, clear as day. And it was the exact same video clip. I'll pull it up. I just took this video of my computer, and clear as day I heard Yanni, and now. I swear to you, this is the one. This is the video I took. I was like, oh my gosh, this is Yanni. So if you hear Yanni, you're not crazy. If you hear Laurel, you're just like the rest of us, but it literally just has to do with what your brain is listening to, which frequencies, and there you have it. So it's not that crazy, but it's not. Yeah, I can't. I'm going to bed.